Hello everyone, it's Lindsay and I am finally back with a new video for you tonight. If you're new to my channel, I am a part-time reseller here on YouTube, also Poshmark and The Real, and I do post mystery unboxing videos on Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. I do have some jewelry for you today. We are going to open a Thredup 5-pound DIY box. And I also have a few brooches I'm going to pull out first that just came in. So hope everybody's doing well and that you had a great weekend and a happy Halloween. I got back from vacation on Thursday. It was a wonderful trip. Beautiful weather down in Florida. And I'm just back home now and getting caught up on some things. So I will be offering items for sale as always during tonight's video. If there's anything that you're interested in purchasing, please send me a timestamp along with a brief description, and I will need your mailing address if you're a first-time customer. So like I mentioned, I do have a few brooches I'm going to pull out first. Probably all are vintage, some critter, and just some other kind of random things. So I'm going to get those pulled out and we'll take a look at those first, and then we'll open up the Thredup box. And this box that I'm going to be opening tonight is a newer one. So let's see what we got here. I do have a couple of the Boyd's Bears brooches, and these are just so cute. This one says the Queen on it, and it's got a crown and a little bit of wear on it, but it is super sweet. That is so precious. And then I have another one that is a cameraman bear. And it says smile, smile, smile. And again, a little bit of wear, but super cute. And next I have this kind of braided wreath style brooch in gold tone. This one seems like a nice quality. It does show some wear to it. I don't believe there was a maker on this one, but a little bit of tone loss. Let's just do $3 on that one, but it is pretty, very classic. And our next one, this one is signed. Let me take a look at the back here. I believe it says SFJ. I'm not sure which one that is, but it is a vintage enamel teacher theme brooch. This one does have quite a bit of wear on it, but it's really cute. It's got a ruler, a calculator, and a math book, but just some wear along the enamel. So on that one, we'll just do $3 also, but it is cute. And next I have this Christmas one. This is cute with the red little holly, and I'm not sure if we are possibly missing one there. I don't think these are actually beads. They're just painted on, so you could probably just touch that up. But this one also shows quite a bit of wear, so some of these are going to be in more craft condition. We'll just do $3 on that one too. And I do have this little enamel butterfly, and there are some colors there in the wings. And he is small, but really cute. And I'll make sure all of these pins open. I just don't want to take up too much time since we have the 5-pound box to go through, but I'll check to make sure they're all functioning. We'll just do $3 on him also. Super lightweight. And next I have this one here. And this is another Christmas one. This one's really pretty, vibrant colors on it, and it's in good shape. I don't see any maker on that one. We'll do $5 on that one. And I do have this textured teddy bear brooch. Really cute. Maybe a little paint loss up there on the face. And I thought this one was marked, but I don't see anything on it. But definitely looks, you know, like an Avon or something like that. We'll just do $3 on him also. He is showing a little wear on the face. And Phoenix is up here. He did very good at boarding. He did hide a little bit more than the last time, but he did well and ate his food, and he was very happy when we got in to pick him up yesterday. And next I have this vintage brooch. This is a bar with a faux pearl. Kind of looks like a little bow. And there's the back of it. There is something there. I don't know if that is a marking. I'm not sure if that is a marking, but it kind of looks like it over here. So I'm just going to do a quick Google search on that one. I'll put a price on the screen. But that one is showing a bit of wear. And next up, I have this really fun skeleton, like a cross and bones. And this one also shows some wear, but a really cool piece. We'll do $4 on that one. That would have been cute for Halloween. And our next item is a critter brooch. This is a giraffe. And it's silver tone metal. And then you do have the enamel giraffes. And really cool. I like the two-tone colorway on that. We'll do $6 on that one. That is really cute and in very good condition. And next up, I have this bird brooch. Really nice gold tone, and then it does have some texture on it. And the red rhinestone eyes. That's gorgeous. It definitely looks like a Joan Rivers style. But there was no maker's mark on this one, but it's in really nice condition. Let's do 8 on that one. I love that one. So pretty. And next up, I do have a stick pin, and I guess that is a butterfly. A little bit of wear there, but again, like the filigree wings. And it's in pretty good shape, just some light wear. We'll just do 3 on that one for the stick pin. And next up, I have this rhinestone brooch. It says, I do shows, which is pretty cool. It would be, you know, fun if you were a live seller or something. It's in very good condition. We'll do $5 on that one. And this one is sterling. This is Bow Sterling. It is marked up there. I've had this brand one other time. And it does show tarnish, but it is a pretty wreath style brooch. Sterling silver. We'll do $12 on that one. And I do have this necklace here that's just a little twisted. And these are not real stones, but a pretty blue kind of marbling on them. And it's in a cat shape, silver tone. And it is just on a wax cord. It's in pretty good condition. We'll do $3 on that necklace. And I do have this keychain here, gold tone, like a ballerina or fairy. Beautiful red rhinestones on there. And in very good condition. You could use it as a bag charm or a keychain. We'll do $4 on that. And I do have a pair of sweater clips. I think these are just absolutely stunning. They definitely give like a Chanel vibe. Kind of like a pale yellow enamel with clear rhinestones. And it is on silver tone metal. So overall in very nice condition. I don't see any maker's mark on those. We'll do $8 on those as well. Really pretty. And next I have this brooch here, silver tone. And then it does have the little turquoise colored stones in there. And there is a little bit of chipping, it looks like. I don't know if any of that would wipe off, but it is showing some wear. And this one does have a mark. I think it's Sarah Coventry. Yes. So a really nice brooch, but it does have some spots on the little balls. So we'll just do 3 on that one. But that is signed. And next up, I have this kind of man pulling a cart. And there is quite a bit of enamel loss on this one. And I don't see any maker's mark. We'll just do $2 on that one. And I do have a frog brooch. Really pretty gold tone with the blue and green. And he's a nice size. And pretty good condition on him. We'll do 5 on the frog. And I have another Christmas one. This is like a painted plaster, but I really like the opalescent tones on there on the bow and the green wreath. So we'll just do $3 on that one. And next up, I do have this leaf brooch with the little bug. Very good condition on this one. And that one may have a maker's mark. I think I've had this brooch before, but I'm not sure what that maker's mark is. It kind of looks like a little flower. We'll do $6 on that one. It's in excellent condition. And my last item are a pair of earrings. And these are clip earrings. Pretty silver tone with clear rhinestones. And they actually look like they're in the shape of a heart, which is really pretty. And these ones are Monet. Really nice condition on there. We'll do $5 on the Monet earrings. And that was my last piece. I'm just going to get this stuff moved aside, and then we're going to open the Thredup box. All right, so I have the Thredup box here. It honestly feels a bit light. So hopefully we did get the full 5 pounds. It, of course, came from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. And I'm going to get it open, and we'll take a look at the invoice. These are extremely difficult to get, but I was able to get one maybe like a month ago or something like that. And I think this might have been from that restock. I ordered it on September 23rd, and they are $58 plus $9.99 shipping and tax. So they do kind of have it in a tight package here, so maybe that's why it feels a little bit lighter. And I'll just zoom out slightly so we can get a first look at everything. And looks like we have some beautiful costume pieces in here. Some really nice rhinestones and some acrylic earrings. I do like the Thredup DIY because I feel like there is more branded pieces than usually the Goodwill or America's Thrift. But they are all a treasure hunt for sure. So we'll go ahead and get started. It looks like there is a hole in the bag, so I don't want to lose anything. And I think we can get everything dumped out in one swoop here. There are some substantial pieces that take up quite a bit of the weight. So let's go ahead and get started here. And first up is a necklace, and this is really pretty. It is like a bronze tone seed bead, and then it has a faux stone in there with some faceted beads. This is really pretty and in very nice condition. I don't see any maker's mark on that one, but it's gorgeous. Let's do $4 on that. I love the colors on that, and that would be beautiful for fall. And we do have this pearl kind of cabochon. We'll see if that goes with anything, but I'm just going to put it into craft for right now. And I think this, I'm not sure what that brand is there, but it is a bracelet with a braided leopard print fabric and a little bit of wear. It is marked Rasta Clot. I've had this brand before in the Thredup box. It's a pretty good brand, I think. But it definitely needs a little bit of a cleaning back in there, but otherwise it looks pretty good. We'll do $4 on that one. And then it was mixed in with this torque necklace here. And this is nice. It's weighty, but it does show some wear on it. Really nice gold tone piece. So I just want to check that over and make sure there's no markings. It's not magnetic and it's not scratching copper either. But I think it's just costume. I'm going to look that over and I'll put some info on the screen. And next up I have this necklace here, silver tone. And this is a really pretty two-sided pendant. It kind of looks like an aquamarine. And then that side is kind of like a greenish color. And it does need a little bit of a cleaning. I think there is a slight chip on that, unfortunately. This is signed Stella and Dot. So very nice. So unfortunately, this one is showing a lot of wear, even back on the chain here as well. And I'm not sure if the clasp is functioning, if it was kind of made into a double layer necklace or not. I'm just going to put that one into craft because unfortunately it does show some wear. And I'll move all the single earrings to the side. And we'll match those up at the end. We do have a statement necklace here, very pretty. It is on like a copper tone metal. There's wear on the metal. But really pretty rhinestone pendants here. And it looks like all the stones are present. But definitely shows a lot of wear and copper coming through. We'll do $2 on that one. It is gorgeous, but it shows quite a bit of wear. More earrings. And this is a necklace, silver tone. I don't see any maker's mark on it. And it has all of these acrylic kind of baubles. And it seems to be in okay shape. Maybe just needs a bit of a wipe down. We'll do $3 on that one. And this looks like it is an earring or a brooch that's broken. It's missing the backer, so that'll just be in craft for $1. And we do have a branded piece here, really pretty bracelet. It's like a bow style. And this is Vince Camuto, really nice. So this is like a taupe color. There's a little bit of wear there. But it's really cute. Definitely like a Kate Spade type of look. And there is metal wear there. But overall, it's not in bad condition. Really cute. Let me get a measurement on that one. That is on the smaller side. It's coming in about a size 6. So we'll do $5 on that one, but it is showing wear. All right, let's get this moved. And this might be a broken earring or something. That'll be in craft for $1. And we have a little stretch bracelet here with rhinestones. And they kind of look like eyes. And I think we have all of the stones present. It seems to be in good condition. Stretch is okay. We'll do $3 on that one. That is nice. All right, and next we have this necklace. This is really pretty. Looks to be very nice quality. This is the front of it. And I think everything is present there. And it does have a shepherd's hook closure. But I'm not seeing any markings on it. So I guess these just close like that. So really pretty piece. There is a little bit of light wear back there near the clasp, but otherwise it's in really nice shape. Gorgeous piece. Seems like that would have a maker's mark. And it is magnetic. Let's do $5 on that one. It is absolutely gorgeous. Really beautiful pendant on that. Looks expensive. And next we have a bracelet. This is showing wear. It's Stella and Dot, but a lot of wear there along the metal. It is pliable. I'm just going to put that one into craft for $1. And I'm just going to throw this out. It is like a wood. I don't know if it was supposed to be a bracelet, but it's broken and in really bad shape. So that'll go in trash. And we do have this here. It looks like it is broken off of something, but really nice horse bit pattern. So I'm going to put that into craft right now. We'll see if we get any additional pieces for it, but that'll be $1. And we do have this chunky bracelet here. I don't know if this is like a lucite or something like that. It's really lightweight. And I don't see any maker's mark on it, but it's a really cool shape. And it just needs a little bit of a wipe down, but it's really cool. It reminds me of a fruit roll-up. And there are just some marks on it. We'll just do $2 on that one. And we have another bangle here. This one is really pretty. And I don't see any markings on it. There is some scratching, but it's a beautiful white, kind of opalescent tone. And definitely looks similar to an Alexis Batar, but I don't see any maker's marks on it. And again, there is some scratching, but it's really pretty. This one is coming in at a size about 7.5. We'll just do $3 on that one. And I got a little bracelet here. And this says Shashy, S-H-A-S-H-I on it. So I'm not sure about that brand, but it's just a really dainty little stretch bracelet. And another statement necklace here. This has some AB stones on it, just acrylic. And there is a little center faux pearl. I think all the stones are there. And there is some wear on this one as well. No maker's mark. We'll just do $2 on that one, but it is pretty with the opalescent. And this is broken off of something. Definitely looks like a J. Crew, maybe. That'll be in craft for $1. We'll see if we get any more pieces for that. And we do have a necklace here. This is icing. And it is on like a snake chain and then drops down into this lariat. And a little bit of wear on this one as well. We'll just do $1 on that for the icing. And we have a little pendant here. This is cute. It's a Singer sewing machine. Really sweet. That is also not scratching copper, so I'll just check in case that's sterling. I don't know if it might have come off of something else, but I don't see any markings on that piece individually. And this is really pretty. Okay, so this is that same brand. This is gorgeous. This is that Shashy. Really beautiful little stones on there. So I'm going to look up that brand and I'll put a price on the screen, and then I'll put a price if we want to do both together, and I'm just gonna set them aside in case we get any more. But those are really, really pretty. And next up we have this just adjustable slider bracelet, and this one also has a marking. I believe I've seen that before, but I don't know what the brand is. But it's in good condition. We'll just do $2 on that. And next up we have this bracelet. And the clasp may be broken on that. I don't see the little push to open it or close it. And I don't see any markings, and it is magnetic. I'm just gonna put that into craft for $1. And we have a little necklace extender here that'll just be in craft for $1. And this is gorgeous, a really beautiful beaded bracelet. And there are 2 adjustments there. Actually, there's 3 adjustments on this one. So at the largest size right now, it is sitting at a size 7, but it can go smaller. We'll do $3 on that. That is gorgeous. And sorry, there's just some leaves blowing around outside right now and some berries that are hitting the sunroom roof. And this necklace is on a popcorn chain. It is signed. Let me take a look at that one. This says La Sula. Don't believe I'm familiar with that one, but it does have a zodiac symbol on it for a Gemini. Ooh, and this says 925. So that would be vermeil. That is gorgeous. So overall, it's in good condition. It does show kind of some scratching and some plating wear on the symbol, but overall, it's in good shape. So I'll move that aside and we'll test it. I'm going to look up the brand and we'll test it on camera. So that's an awesome piece. And this is a little pendant here. And I believe this is marked sterling as well. Yes, this says 925. And it is a little pendant. It says, love the life you live. Live the life you love. And then it has the infinity symbol. So that is beautiful. Another possible sterling piece. So I'm going to move that aside and test it as well. And what a pretty necklace this is, but it looks to be a bit tangled in here. All right, and we have this necklace. I did get it untangled. I don't see a clasp on it, and it's really lightweight. I think these are just faux pearls, but it comes down into these beautiful little flowers with purple. And it looks like there's a lot of work and time that was spent into this. It's really pretty. And it seems to be in good shape. We'll do $5 on that one. Very nice. And there is a ring here. And I believe this one is marked. Let me take a look. It's hard to tell with the wear. I thought it was marked, but maybe not. I'm going to check that one over a little bit better as well. It's super, it is a bypass style, so it is adjustable. Right now it's sitting in about a 10.5. So a much larger size ring. So I'm going to just check that one and make sure it's not sterling, and I'll put a price on the screen. But it is showing a lot of wear. And we do have this really nice little huggy hoop. I will check the earrings to make sure there's no silver or gold when we get to that point. So a lot of kind of little bits in this box, so I think it is going to take a while to get through. Really pretty necklace here. I don't see any markings on it. Really simple, but it does come down into this kind of coin. And it's very, very pretty. And there's no markings on that one, but it's really pretty. Be a nice layering necklace. And we do have another ring here. This one does have an inscription on it. It kind of looks like a shell. I'm not too sure. I think it says Mignora Fagé. I don't know if that's a brand or somebody's inscription, but it's a really cool piece. I'm definitely going to have to look up some information on that and see what I can find out. And I will put that on the screen. It is definitely a small ring, and it is sitting in at a size 4. So it would definitely be more of a pinky ring. And then it is open on the center part. So really interesting piece. I will see what I can find out about that one as well. And it looks like this could possibly be sterling here. It has some abalone inlay, and I guess it would be a pendant. And it is marked something there. Let me take a look. It says LCC, and then there is, or LGC, and it does say S925. So I'm going to research that one, and I will also test it. So another sterling, that is amazing. And we do have another marked ring here. Ooh, this is cool. This is J. Crew. So it is just a simple silver tone, minimalist style ring. And it is in really nice shape. Maybe just a little bit of wear there. And I think this would just be silver tone. You get a size on this one. It is an 8. And it actually says that it's an 8 in there. So we'll do $5 on that one. That is nice. All right, and next we have a toggle clasp bracelet here. And this one might be marked also. It looks like it says something and then S steel. So a stainless steel bracelet. And it is beautiful with a rhinestone heart. And all the stones are there. There's a little bit of wear in the back. But overall, it is in nice condition. So really pretty. Let me get a measurement on this one. That is on the smaller side. It is a 6 1/4. We'll do $5 on that. That is a nice piece. All right, and next we have this long toggle clasp necklace here. And this one heart, flower is just kind of sliding around on the chain. And it is showing some wear. And, ooh, this one's an Ann Taylor. Okay. Definitely thought it was J. Crew at first, but it's an Ann Taylor. But unfortunately, I'm just going to put this one into craft. It is showing a lot of wear here. But otherwise, it's a cool piece. This would be a fun piece to just take off and put on something else, like a little brooch even. So that will be $1 in craft. And we have another ring here. It says Expecto Patreon. It says Expecto Patronum. Not sure about that one. And it looks like it does have a little mark in there. It's super lightweight and flexible. So I'm going to see what I can find out about that one also. I'll put a price on the screen, but it's very adjustable. And we have this gold chain link necklace. Really nice, like a curb chain. This would be a pretty layering piece. And it's in very good condition. I don't see any maker on that one. We'll do $3 on that. I have to make sure Phoenix doesn't see that. He loves anything feather. We do have this rhinestone stretch bracelet with purple rhinestones. And it looks like it's kind of broken there. That'll just be in craft for $1. And we have this necklace, also no branding, but this does have some weight to it. So again, a really nice layering piece. We'll do $3 on that one. It's in very good shape. And we have a wooden bangle here. And it looks to be in really nice condition. It's kind of on the thinner side. And that one is a larger size. It is sitting in right now at a size 8. Actually, it goes down all the way to a 9. We'll do $3 on that. It's in good condition. And we do have another stretch bracelet here. And this one is marked. It says IBBCN. And then just a butterfly logo, and it says blessed. Beautiful faceted beads, but there is definitely some wear there on the hang tag. We'll just do $2 on that one. All right, and next up we have this kind of turquoise color. Just feels like plastic. I'm just going to do $1 on that one. It does seem like it has some wear to it, but a beautiful color. We definitely have a lot of earrings in this box. We have a bracelet here, really pretty with the knot detail. I don't see any markings on this, but it definitely looks like a Kate Spade style. It is magnetic and does show some wear, but really pretty simple piece. We'll do $3 on that. We have this gorgeous ring here. Beautiful faceted stone, and the stone looks to be in good shape. And I don't believe this one's marked. I don't believe that one's marked, but it is gorgeous. Beautiful antique gold tone. And that one's probably coming in about a 6. Let me check that. Yes, that one is a size 6. Ooh, and it is marked on the underside of the ring. Oh my, this says 18K. I don't know. I don't know if that would be 18K or not, but it is marked there. So very interesting. I'm definitely going to have to look into that one. So I will move that over to the research pile and we will see. But that, I don't know. If that was 18K, that would be amazing. And we do have a little pendant here that's marked. It's got like a little fleur-de-lis. This says QG 14K Peru. It's also marked on the inside of the bail. I don't know if that means that it is a gold filled or gold plated, or if that's actually 14K. So another piece I'm going to need to research, but that is amazing if that is 14K. So wow, there is quite a bit of precious metal in this box so far, and definitely surprising compared to, you know, what I was seeing on the first look. And next up, we do have a bracelet, and the magnetic closure is missing there. So you could definitely replace it with another magnet or wear it as is, but really pretty stones on this one. And otherwise it's in really nice condition. Really, you could wear it as is, but it is missing that closure. So we'll just do $2 on that one, but it is very pretty. And we do have this little pin here with a medal, and it is marked D on the back. So I'm going to check that one over, and if it's not anything, I'm just going to put it into craft. Really pretty earring there. And we have another stretch bracelet here with clear stones, and it looks like all the stones are there and the stretch is good on it. We'll do $3 on that one. That is very elegant, really pretty. And we have this necklace with like a fabric braided through, and it is on a gun metal. And I don't see any branding on it, but it seems to be in okay condition. Kind of looks like a Vera Bradley type of print, but I don't see any markings. We'll just do $2 on that one. And next up, we have this shell necklace. And this one is not marked. It is just on a multi-layer fabric cord. A beautiful mother of pearl shell. And then it does have the little rhinestones there. We'll do $3 on that one. That is in nice condition. And I do have another one of those bracelets by that same brand. So I will put info on the screen about that one. And an individual price as well as a bundle discount. And next up, we have another statement necklace. This one's on a gun metal with really pretty hot pink and clear rhinestones. And it seems to be in okay shape. We're not missing anything on it. We'll do $3 on that one. Really pretty colors. And we do have this necklace here. This is marked. Oh my. KJL. And we may have a broken clasp. So it looks like something is missing off of this clasp here. So I would probably just remove that and put on like a spring ring clasp. Unfortunately, this clasp appears to be broken. So it is going to need a repair, but what a cool piece. And KJL is a wonderful brand. I'm going to look up this piece just to get some ideas on comps. And then I will put an as-is price on the screen. If not, I might try to fix it. But otherwise, it is in amazing condition. So that is a great find there. And next up, we have a stone bracelet. This looks like it's amethyst. Really pretty. I love the tones on that purple. We'll do $5 on that. That doesn't sell. I'm going to keep that for sure. And we have this ring here. This is just gold tone. I don't see any markings on it. And just some texture there. There's no stones or anything. And it does show a little bit of wear, but overall it's not too bad. It is a size 9. We'll do $2 on that. So really there hasn't been that much craft. And next up we have this necklace. This is really pretty. It does come down into these little rose stations. They definitely are just meant to look sterling, I think, but really pretty with the rhinestones and faux pearls. That is gorgeous. And I did not see a maker's mark on that one. And it's just a little bit twisted, but it looks to be in good condition. I really love the details on the flowers. Let's do $4 on that. All right, and next up we have this necklace. And it looks like this has quite a bit of wear on it. Yeah, definitely a lot of wear on this one. This one is just going to go into craft for $1. We have another beautiful stretch bracelet here. This one goes well with one of the other ones that we looked at earlier. I think we were doing $2, so we'll do both of those for three if you'd like that. I think they definitely are part of a set, so really nice. And we have this bracelet here, and this is marked. Looks like it's supposed to say Korea, but it's kind of cut off. But a beautiful textured gold tone. It is magnetic. So let me go ahead and get a measurement on that one. It is in nice condition. There's no adjustment to it. It is 6 3/4, really dainty. We'll do $3 on that one. Beautiful. We have another marked little pendant here that says 925 on it. Unbelievable. And it is a nice little cross, really simple pendant. I'm going to put that one aside to test as well. So I'll probably insert prices as I go. And then I will do the testing on camera at the end because there's going to be a lot to test. And next up we have this bracelet here. I think this is marked too. This is beautiful, this little shell. It is marked sterling, and there's another marking on it as well. But it's kind of worn, but it is definitely marked sterling. And it feels like sterling. What a beautiful piece. So let me get a size on that one. This one's also not adjustable. It is coming in at a size 7. Wow. I haven't gotten a box like this in a long time. So very happy with this one. We do have another little charm here that has a turtle on it. This one is also not magnetic, but I don't see any markings. But again, it could have come off of something. And it is scratching like it could be sterling. So I'm going to put that one aside as well. And we have this ring here. This is really cool. This one I don't believe is marked. And it has like that enamel inlay, and it kind of looks like the like heart monitor type of pattern, and then it has the hearts on it. And that one is magnetic. And it could be a man's ring. It is a size 9. But really cool. Let's do 5 on that one. It is in really good condition. And we do have a couple cuff bracelets hiding here. And this one looks like a kind of a Cartier love bracelet dupe. It is gold tone. There is some scratching on it, and clear rhinestones. And other than the light scratching, it seems to be in okay condition. And the clasp is secure. I think it is on the smaller side. It is a 6.5 on the maximum. We'll do $3 on that. And we do have this rose gold cuff here. And this one is in really nice condition. And this looks like it could be similar to a Gorgiana one that I've gotten before. But I'm not seeing any markings on this one. The one I had from her was definitely marked. But it looks to be in really nice shape. It's not magnetic. I'm just going to check it over closer and I'll put a price on the screen. It is slightly pliable. Right now, that one is coming in at about 6.5 on that one. So I'll put some info on the screen. I just want to check that over a little better, where now I can see it better. And we do have this little soccer ball. Looks like it could be broken. And this one is also not magnetic. That one does have some wear and it's broken along where the hook was. So that'll just be in craft for $1. And we do have a necklace here. This one does not have a marking. But really beautiful twisted mixed metal. And it looks to be in good condition. And that one is magnetic. We'll do $3 on that. We're getting down close to the end, but we do have a lot of earrings to go through. I do see that there were a few matches. We have this bracelet with a alligator on it, beaded, and it is adjustable. Now it is sitting in at the largest adjustment. It is a little bit stretchy. It is coming in at 6.5. We'll do $2 on that one. We have this really cool necklace with this huge crystal vial on it. And it is on like a silky snake chain cord, but a really cool crystal. And there are some inclusions in the stone, but I don't think it's actually chipped. It's really smooth. So it could be a real stone. Very cool piece. I do not see any markings on it, and it is slightly magnetic. So there is some wear, but overall, it looks to be all right. We'll do $3 on that one. That's an interesting piece, and it definitely has some weight to it. And we do have these bangle bracelets. They are a gold tone and just a plastic. There are 3 of them. So cute to stack up. And I'll get a size on these. They are coming in at about 7 3/4. We'll just do $2 for all 3 of those. And we have another cuff bracelet next. And this one is gorgeous with the beautiful Rivoli. And it is gold, rose gold, very pliable. I don't see any markings on that one, but it's in good shape. We'll do $3 on that. And we do have another ring here. I don't believe this one is marked. That one is just scratching copper. And it is a larger size. It is coming in at a 9. But it's in good shape. We'll do $3 on that one. And next up we have these beads. I think these could be glass, but it's really stretched out, and actually this is broken, so this will all be in craft for $1. So I will put these in a separate bag in case anybody wants that, so I can include all the beads with it. What a cool necklace this is. Let me get it untangled here. Multi-layer necklace, and you have these different charms, a safety pin, 3 dice, a padlock, and then this larger safety pin. That is so cool. And I don't see any maker's mark on that one, but it looks to be well made, and it does have some weight to it. We'll do $5 on that. That's a great piece. And this is what we have left. We still have quite a bit. There are a lot more earrings in here. We do have this cuff bracelet that is bent out of shape. And I don't see any maker's mark on that one. It is magnetic, so it needs to be reshaped, but it's a textured gold tone. It is fairly pliable. Right now, this one is coming in at a size 7, but it can be moved a little bit. We'll do $3 on that one. It is pretty. And it's in good shape other than the needs to be reshaped. This earring's marked 925. Hopefully we got a match to that one. I'm not sure what this is. That'll just be in craft. Next up we have this necklace. This is showing quite a bit of wear, but the clasp is working. These are like a coated metal with a plastic and then matte gold tone. So looks like it kind of just needs a wipe down. We'll just do $2 on that one. And this is cool, but I don't know what it is exactly or if it came off of something, but it's like an etched leaf and it is a little bent. And it is magnetic, at least along the chain. So we'll just do $2 on that one. That would be a fun crafting piece. And this will be in craft. Another threader earring. And we do have this necklace with a toggle clasp and these little discs on it. And that seems to be in okay condition. We'll do $2 on that one. Really lightweight. And we've got another charm. There's been a few charms. We had that Singer sewing machine, the turtle, and this one. They all kind of look similar. This one is magnetic. We'll just do $1 on that. And we do have this link necklace. Long. It is showing some wear on the metal. And just a hammer detail, illusion stones on that. And yeah, there is quite a bit of copper coming through along the metal. So on that one, I'm just going to put that into craft for $1. And we have this pearl necklace. This one, it looks like the clasp is broken. And those are faux pearls. And the clasp is magnetic. I'm just going to put that into craft also for $1. We have this pretty necklace, just black beads. Those might be glass. And it looks to be in good condition on the chain and extender. I don't see any markings on that one. We'll do $3, just very simple. Ooh, this is cute. It's an earring. See if we get a match to that one. And I know there's a couple that are multi-layer necklaces, which are always trouble. All right, I got all of the necklaces untangled for the most part, so let's go through these before we do the earrings. First up is this silver tone necklace, and it does come down into this really pretty pendant with a key cut out. And I don't believe there's any markings on this one. And it is magnetic. Let's do $3 on that one. That is really sweet. And then this necklace definitely looks similar to a Tory Burch logo, but I don't see any markings on it. And it looks like there is a little plating wear. It may have initially been gold tone and then it's kind of lost some of the plating. So I'm going to just do an image search on that one and see if I can find out anything about that. And I'll put a price on the screen. But if it was Tory, I would imagine it would be marked somewhere. And this may have come off of something. It is an airy necklace, but it's just a gold tone chain with an extender. So I don't know if it had some kind of pendant on it. We'll just do $1 on that. And this one is showing some wear on the metal as well. And it comes down into this pendant with a like faux leather tassel, a faux crystal, and this little shark tooth shape one. So we'll just do $2 on that one, but it does show wear. And we had this one here, and that also shows some plating wear, just a bar necklace. And this one did have a hang tag on it with this maker's mark. I'm not sure what that is, so I'm going to try to look that one up as well. Other than the plating loss and some scratching, it's in pretty good condition. There's no knots or anything in it, so I'll look that one up and put a price on the screen. And then we did have this one here. And this one has a hang tag. And this one is Premier Designs, it looks like. And it just comes down into a solitary floral pendant, like J. Crew style, really pretty, with some opalescent rhinestones. We'll do $3 on that one. That is gorgeous. And there is this multi-layer necklace here. Definitely some wear. I don't see a hang tag on it, but it has the J. Crew style clasp. But really pretty. That one is magnetic. It does show wear. We'll just do $2 on that one. And then there was this dainty gold tone necklace. And this one is marked as well. A ton of marked pieces in this box, which is awesome. It says mini, I guess, or it's M, and then there's like a bow symbol and then IE. So I don't know if I've seen that before or not, but it's got like a clasp, like the Madewell pieces, and it's really dainty. So I'll look up that brand as well and put a price on the screen, but just super simple layering necklace that would be. And we did have this shell necklace with a butterfly, And there is some paint loss there. That'll be in craft for $1. And this one is another bar necklace. And this one does have a hang tag, it looks like. But there's no maker's mark on it. It's a rose gold metal. And that says, be kind of a B word. I won't say that on screen so I don't offend anyone. And I don't know if this is supposed to stay together or not, but it's not really staying closed. So I'm not sure how that goes. We'll just do $2 on that one, but that's an interesting piece. I didn't see that when I was untangling it. So it got me a little flustered, but I don't want to use that word and offend anyone. Next up, we have a J. Crew necklace. And I don't know if this is possibly missing something. It has this turquoise colored, or teal colored rather, beaded tassel. And then there's this tassel with just the metal. So it is a longer necklace. And then it just comes down like that. So it's in pretty good condition, just a little bit misshapen. We'll do $6 on the J. Crew. And then there was this necklace here, somewhere in the metal, but really pretty. I think these are glass green beads, the 3 layers. We'll do $3 on that one. That's a great fall necklace. And then we did have this long one here with the mixed metal rings on the pendant. And this is a long necklace with an extender. And then this is the pendant here. And it looks like it's kind of intentionally distressed. So I don't think it's, I don't think it really has a lot of wear on it. We'll do $3 on that one. Trying to place the items so they don't retangle. And this one is a super dainty chain with a arrow pendant. Kind of surprised I got this one out intact, but really pretty rhinestones. And this one is marked. Let me see here. Oh my gosh, it is another 925 piece. So that is gorgeous. I'm assuming those would just be CZs, but we'll, you know, check it on the diamond tester as well. But I'm going to move that one aside for testing. And this will just be in craft, like a wax cord. And then I'm not sure what this one is. It doesn't really have a clasp to it, but the metal and everything's in good condition. So that'll just be in craft for $1 since it's broken. And then we did have this necklace here. And I don't know. The pendant is kind of hung up here. So it's like hung up on the extender. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on with this one, but it is marked. And this one is an Avon. Okay, so I think it did come out. So it has this pendant here with the clear stones. There is a little glue residue, I think, behind it, but a nice teardrop shape. And the chain is in good condition. We'll just do $2 on that one since it is showing some glue residue, but that is Avon. And then we have this necklace here. This one is also signed. And this is that same brand, I believe, is that bar necklace. I think it's 2Ks. I don't know if that would be Kendall and Kylie, but definitely just a costume piece. So I'll put a price on the screen for that. I'm going to try to find out that maker. And I have the other one set aside. And then the final necklace is just going to be sold as a tangle. This one here is a Stella and Dot. And it is pretty well untangled. It has a weighty little bean pendant there. And it is marked Stella and Dot. And then there is this gold tone necklace in here with a little crystal pendant. I don't know if there was a maker on that. And then these are kind of made to look like sterling pearls, but it's just costume. So we'll do this whole tangle for $4 if anybody wants that. There's 3 necklaces there, and I think they're all functional, but I can't really tell until everything gets untangled, but I don't think anything's broken off. We'll do $4 on that tangle, and then the last thing that we need to look into are the earrings. So let me get this out here, and it looks like there are going to be some singles, so I'm going to grab those out first. Some of these more colorful ones are definitely jumping out. There's actually 2 little feather ones. Phoenix would go nuts over those. So I'm going to get those out of the way. We did get a match to these heart earrings, textured hearts. And I don't know if those could possibly be 1928. They do have some wear on them, but really pretty. Let's do $2 on those. And I believe we got a match to these butterfly ones. These are gorgeous butterflies with rhinestones. And we'll do $2 on those ones also. Really pretty. We did get a match to these dangle earrings. They are just costume and they are showing some wear. We'll do $2 on the little dangle earrings. We did get these matching G studs. Pretty cool. Just gold tone. We'll do $2 on those. And there is one more match here. And these are marked 585, you guys. So incredible that we have a match and they're marked here. So that'll be another item that I will be testing. And those are definitely real pearls. So stunning pearl, 14 karat gold. This earring on the post is marked 14K. Very interesting. I was not expecting that. And then we have this single earring that was marked 925. And it's really pretty. Definitely shows some tarnish. And then there was this little button stud that was also marked 925. So what an incredible amount of sterling silver and potential gold that we got in this box. So I'm going to get everything cleaned up and then we will do the testing. So I have a lot of research ahead of me, but I'm so thrilled with this box. Okay guys, it's finally time to do our testing and we have a lot to do. I'm going to use the small stone for the gold and we'll do that first and let that set up while we do test the silver. So we did have this super dainty little fleur-de-lis pendant that was marked 14K. So it's very small, but you know, it is, if it's gold, that is still amazing. So we'll get a good scratch for that. And that was 14K. And then we did have these pearl stud earrings and the backers were marked 585. So we will test one of these studs. And definitely a good scratch on that one. And there's its pair. So those were beautiful. And I'll just put these here so we remember the order. And then this random earring was marked 14K, Italy, I believe, on the post. That was kind of a random one I was not expecting. So we'll do that there. And we have this gorgeous ring. So I don't know, when I first saw this, the gold looks like an antique gold. You know, it reminded me of a J. Crew. So I was not expecting this to be marked 18K. So please let me know what you guys think about this. I did not see any other markings, and I'm not sure what kind of stone this is. In different lighting, it was looking like amethyst, but out here it is coming in a little bit more blue. But it's absolutely gorgeous and in excellent condition. So I'm going to hit this with the 14K and also the 18K to see if we see if they both hold. So we're going to do those first. And actually, let me move it up a little bit so we can do the silver below it. So I've got all of that there, and I'll just move in the camera so you guys can see that. I just wanted to have enough room to do both. So we'll do the 14K on the items first, and then I'll do the 18K on the last scratch of the ring. So 14K, 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 and then we'll hit it with the 18K, which I need to have out anyways for our sterling. And we'll give that a good little bit to, and that did kind of go together. I don't know if that's okay, but both of the lines are holding for right now. So we can do another test if we need to after. And then I'm going to use my older board to do all the sterling, and there's quite a bit of it. And there was actually 2 pieces that I also need to test for diamond. So first up, we had this Taxco pendant with the inlaid abalone. And I don't know if this was possibly a brooch initially and then someone converted it into a pendant, but it's beautiful. Obviously shows some wear and tarnish, but it is still a beautiful piece. So we had that one. We did have the single earring with the pearl that was marked 925 on the back. So we will test that one as well. And both of those are giving a really nice scratch. And then we had this tiny little pendant that was marked 925 with the cross. Really pretty. And I don't believe that was marked anything else. There actually is another mark under it. It looks like an N. I'm not sure what that is. So we'll do that one up here. But all of those are giving very good scratches so far. We did have this pendant with the infinity symbol that was marked 925. And all of the gold marks are still holding, guys. So I definitely need some help on that ring. Please let me know what your thoughts are about that. And next we did have a single earring, 925. And this one would be a vermeil. And then I just love this bracelet. It's got a little shell on it and just a beautiful, beautiful chain. Very silky. So hopefully we got a good enough scratch of that. I can re-scratch anything if we need to. The super tarnished dolphin bypass ring we had. And that one was definitely marked 925. I didn't see it during the unboxing because it's so tarnished, but it's definitely marked. So that one will be up there. And then we also had this designer ring with a garden snail. And it is a little bit misshapen, you can see here. I don't know if that could be fixed a little bit on the mandrel. But this is definitely supposed to be sterling silver, according to my research on that one. So we'll test that as well. And then I also have 3 necklaces. I think this is the most sterling I've ever gotten in a box. So I'm going to leave the 3 pieces over here. So let's just do this first, and then we'll do the final 3 pieces on a clean stone. I just don't want to get too many items going at one time here. So we will test all of that and make sure that everything is sterling. And I'm definitely seeing blue. So that this little earring didn't get the best scratch on it, but it is blue on there. And again, this isn't the best stone because it's kind of worn out, but definitely getting blue on all of those. So all of those items are definitely sterling. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe that off, and then we will test these 3 necklaces. And this one is supposed to be diamond. So I'm going to test that as well with the diamond tester. So all of those items look good. I'm just going to clean these up. And I did put prices on the screen throughout the video as the items occurred. So I'm not going to redo that here because I don't remember what I was asking for all of those. I just saved the testing for last. I didn't have enough time to do it when I was actually unboxing the DIY box. It definitely took me a long time to unbox. So, all right. And here's our gold. I would say this little single earring is fading a little bit. But I may not have gotten a deep enough scratch on it, but the rest are all holding super strong. So that's exciting. This is the necklace here, and this was sold at Anthropologie, really high MSRP. I did insert that when I unboxed it, a screenshot of some comps, but it's by the brand La Sula, and it's a zodiac necklace with the Gemini, and it's on a popcorn chain. So we will test the pendant and also the chain on that one. And this necklace, when I unboxed it, I did not notice that it was marked. It did have the 925 sterling on the reverse side of the, this was the maker, which I wasn't sure what that maker was. And I never looked at the other side, but it said 925 Italy. So this is a beautiful dainty chain that would be nice for layering. So we'll definitely check that one. And then the final item, hopefully I got everything. I try to put everything aside. I just put this one into a bag because it's super dainty. But it is marked 925. And I did put this on the screen. There is just a small knot in the chain there. But otherwise it's in excellent condition. And then it has the beautiful arrow. And this was actually marked on the back, 925. So we'll test the arrow. And we'll test the chain also. And then we'll test this for diamonds when we do this. So let's go ahead and do the 18K acid for the silver. And just confirm that all of this is sterling. So the first item up here was the Zodiac. That is definitely sterling. This was the chain, I believe. And then the arrow necklace is definitely sterling. So this is the one that's not really testing. So let me try to get a better scratch on this one. And see if we can get that to go blue as well. But everything else looks really good. And yes, that one is coming in blue. So I wonder if it was the popcorn chain. Let me just retest this one again to make sure, because that did have a different scratch than how the pendant was coming up. The pendant was definitely scratching more like sterling. So let's just take a look at that. I can't imagine that. Okay, so that one, the chain is not really coming up sterling. So it must just be the pendant that's sterling and not the popcorn chain. Let me see if I see any markings on the chain. On the hang tag, it just said La Sula. And yeah, so it must just be the pendant. And this necklace is definitely sterling. This would be vermeil on the pendant. And then I'm just going to say that's gold plated because I'm not getting a good read on that. So let me go ahead and clean this up, and then we will check for diamonds, and then we'll relook at our gold pieces. So I do have the diamond tester warmed up here. And I also want to get a gram weight on the gold items. So let's see if I'll be able to get, okay, so that is coming in. I'll try to do that on camera. So that is coming in as a diamond. So that is awesome. And then I did want to check these. I assume these would just be CZ, but you never know. Okay, so those are not diamonds, probably just CZ on the arrow, but that's fine. And then here's our gold. So questionable on this, but the other items are holding. The little pendant still has a faint line there, and super strong on the ring and that. So that is awesome. Just want to get a little gram measurement on the little pendant here. The earrings will be hard to judge since there's a pearl and then the ring has a stone. But I was curious on the pendant. It's super light, but just so we can get an idea. So that's coming in at 0.92 grams of 14 karat gold. So that is still pretty valuable. So that's awesome. I am absolutely thrilled with this box. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to hear what your thoughts are. Make sure you leave me a comment and let me know what you think about this ring. But I'm definitely going to hold on to it for right now. It fits me perfectly and it is just absolutely beautiful. So thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you back on Thursday with a Thredup mixed jewelry box. I hope you have a wonderful week.